What's up, guys? Spencer Lazari here, and I'm out doing a few things to my boat. And while I was fishing yesterday, going over my live scope, and I start realizing, man, when you're out there, I need to point this trolling motor to where I want the live scope to be. Whether it's live sight or live scope, I don't have a live sight, but I assume it'll work just the same. So normally I have this thing, the transducer mounted straight, right? I actually have it backwards so the propeller of the trolling motor can be here per Russell Marine Products advice. 2 clicks up, so it's getting me good forward range. However, when I have this thing flush, if you can see, when this thing's sitting flush here, it'd be parallel with the trolling motor, right? Well, when I do that, I'm only getting a view of straight in front of the boat. I don't know about you, but me being a left-handed fisherman, I tend to fish the right side of my boat, this side of my boat. So I'm up on the deck, casting away on that side of the boat. I'm not always fishing straight ahead. I'm fishing much more frequently, a little bit at least, of an angle to the right. Now, of course, there are times that I'm fishing on the left side of the boat, in which case this would not be helpful. But for the most part, if I want to get the most out of my live scope while fishing for bass and trolling along the shoreline and the bank and trying to get bit, I want this thing pointed a little bit more of an angle. So what I did was go ahead and turn it about 30, 40 degrees. So you can see now the angle of that live scope is going to point a little bit more towards the bank. Now you could go as much as 45 degrees or 60 degrees. I'm not gonna go 90. I mean, how often are we flipping directly on the side of the boat? It happens. But I think this is the best scenario. This way, if I'm trolling along at a slow or constant speed, I don't have to stop and worry about turning my trolling motor to those trees where I think a bass might be sitting. Because as you know, you can see the trees pretty well and you'll see a bass in there. So I don't have to do that with this. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Less moving the trolling motor. Now I can still move the trolling motor accordingly to where I want it to point. And now I know, of course, I know for sure that this live scope will be pointing a little bit of an angle to the side. And that's pretty much it. So I think that'll really help everybody with live scope and live sight that are bass fishing with it. Let me know what you guys think, and talk to you guys soon. Thanks.